Yo, there we go. I don't know why my stupid mic keeps turning itself off. Chris, did you get what you needed on the gun?
Yeah.
Okay. Hockey? Hockey?
Use this time to train a bit. We'll be deploying soon. Enemy soldier nearby.
This Molotov is for you.
Enemy soldier nearby.
What? My game just decided to go to 2 frames per second again. Sure would love to know what's causing that. I don't know. Game's unplayable for me for whatever reason. Show you a picture of what I'm looking at.
Battle Royale. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in. Gas is approaching your position. Get to the safe zone. Cash drop is inbound. Intercept and seize the cargo.
I don't even have enough frames to like pull up my menu.
Targets are up. Take them out.
Oh, my game's messing up.
This is the gulag.
Oh,
Survive this,
I'm like,
and you get to redeploy.
I'm skipping frames here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
about
it's unplayable for me
Garbage,
right
like-
now.
Like we said at the beginning.
Yep.
You good? Great. Get back in there.
This is quite literally the definition of unplayable.
Time to fight. Kill the enemy while you wait. Under fire. 2 stones to the noggin ought to do it.
It has something happens during the transition. Like as soon as I jump in, I'm fine. Then if I die, it's over. Whenever I come back to life, I'm screwed.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. It's time, soldier. You look like shit. Back to base.
And now I'm okay again.
The team can pay for your release if they can afford it.
Now I'm back to normal. So if you can buy me back, I should be fine. So I can't die in warm-ups at all. That's the rule.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go that one.
As long as I don't ever die, I can play this game. So that's great news.
Oh, not going that one.
Jill, by the way, we got no volume on you. We ain't heard you the whole time.
All right. Oh,
Hello, hello, hello.
But
it hasn't been looted. I should be able to get both up. But there's people.
That's it. I'm backing out. I got the same problem. I can watch through your eyes and I can play the game. I can watch you play the game, but I can't play the game. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this piece of shit game, man. I don't understand. It makes no sense. I've done nothing to this game to change it from the times that I've played it smoothly up until now, and all of a sudden I have this problem. Doesn't make any sense. I don't see anybody talking about it anywhere. I don't understand what's happening. Graphics cards are updated properly. My FPS is set up properly. Only thing I can think of is that it's DLS screwing up. If I have to take DLSS off, then I drop about 20 frames on average. But you know what? DLSS was the problem with all the flickering lights and stuff too, so I guess it's possible if that's what the issue is. Not gonna be able to play this game if I can't get it figured out.
Hola.
Gonna try one more time. I turned DLSS off. That can be the only thing. It's the only thing I can think of that would be doing it.
I don't know why my mic doesn't work on computer. I was on my computer before.
DLSS is the only.
Some settings been set.
DLSS is what broke the game before, so I guess it's possible
Yeah.
it's broken it again.
I was gonna say mine was running fine. I was on my computer.
I played the game for 3 days straight, having no issues, and all of a sudden,
DLSS causes a lot of trouble anyway.
it also gives me about 20 to 30 better frames on average.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Okay, so most people it gives frames. I was only running about 120, but you know it's better than my 60. I would dip down to 70 every once in a while. But I was in the process of figuring my settings out. I don't know why I couldn't get my mic to work. I don't have a clue. Oh wait, I want someone else to be host.
I think you're the leader, Jill.
I know, let me that off. Oh, you can't in this menu.
I turned DLSS off. It's the only thing I can think of that could be causing it. If it's not that, then I'm just not going to be able to play the game. I have to switch over to something else. I don't know what Jill did. My game did not like whatever Jill just did. I know that. Man, whatever Jill just did made my machine have a heart attack.
There, it kept saying unable.
Last chance. And it's Fortnite. Hope it screws up again.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to ready up.
It sure thought about doing it, didn't it, Alex?
Enemy soldier nearby. Preparations done. Time to deploy to the war zone.
Maybe it was the LSS. Maybe that's what it was.
My problem on computer, I don't know what half those settings mean.
Yeah, I've had to watch
I was
hours.
just tweaking them.
I've watched hours of videos to dial it all in.
Too.
Way more time than any
just
human
playing.
being should do it.
I just turn on my.
I know.
PS5
That's
and
why.
it
That's
goes.
why I went back to my PS5. I can't figure out why my mic wouldn't work.
Mark a drop point.
They thought about it, Alex.
Rush to the safe zone.
I think it understood my threat of going to Fortnite. It thought twice.
That's one good thing about having a console.
Just turn it on and go.
If they
Yep.
would just fix the FOV, that would be great.
Nah. Second they put in an FOV slider, the game will break for you too.
It'd be so nice if it had it.
You're nice.
80's just not it.
Nah, 80's brutal. I don't know how. I don't even know how I
I don't
played
know
on
if it's
80.
80 or 60. I think we're stuck at 80, but
You're on 80. The default's 80.
you would think PS5 would be able to have a slider. I mean, there's Vanguard and everything else.
They will eventually. Once they,
Hope so.
you know, unbreak all the other shit first.
It'll probably be when Modern Warfare 2 comes out.
That's next, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just assume move on to that after what I've seen here so far.
Very excited about it.
Targets in the AO.
Oh god, I missed my fucking jump. Ugh. You scared me. Got an armor box. I'm gonna throw it down here, Beetle.
Contract initiated. Get it done. Located a supply box. Secure that
Let's
position.
die with this grand. Yeah, that MP40. How big?
Give me a different gun besides for a shotgun.
Enemy soldier nearby.
I have an M1 grand. You want it?
Gas moving in.
I'll find one right here. Whoa, that
Or
was
you
all over the
skirt
place.
MP40 right here, Chris.
SMG marked.
That's me.
MP40 for me is like fucked up half the time. Demon gun.
Willie Beeman? On me?
Oh, I'm not. I'm coming.
I won the race and I shouldn't have.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, I'll take the Bren.
I like the Bren.
I don't know about. I haven't used the gray Bren. I don't like the.
Enemy
It's hard to
soldier
see
nearby. Contract is set. Good work out there.
on top of me.
One upstairs, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Cracked
Yeah,
him.
that guy.
He's one shot. We'll never get to him though.
I'm watching his push beetle, but he's not chasing.
There's another one of him somewhere. I'm afraid of. He's on like the top.
Hostile spotted.
Oh,
There's a blue
up
Bren.
top.
Level 57. Prestige. Yep, I see him. He's down. He's down.
Rally point set.
There's another one over there.
Airstrike deployed.
I'm air striking it. I'm air striking it.
My game just blinked for some reason.
I air striked. I destroyed him. He's gone.
Nice. Right on me, right on me. Never mind.
Good effect on target.
I don't know where he came from. Little bastard. Take this bar.
Oh, you scared me.
Sorry.
Blue MP40.
To the right of us.
Oh yeah, I hear him. I hear him. I hear him. Hear it. I don't see it, Beetle.
Oh, no, they were to the
Rally
right that way.
point set. Cancel that.
Boy, my controller's just...
Drifting. There they are.
Jason.
Crack both of them. I broke
Bring
the
it.
guy up here.
Somebody's getting head glitched so bad I can't get on him. I'm too low. I'm backing up.
There he is.
Airstrike, airstrike.
What's this gonna kill me? Yep, sure did.
Oh my god.
Inside behind you.
Got him. Well, I got one.
Nice.
And we're back. We're back to the broken. So it's not DLSS.
Return to the front line, but if you lose,
Good to know that it's an inherent game
Think
issue.
they're
time, soldier.
server issues, yeah, because my game keeps like blinking. It goes black for a second. It didn't do that earlier today.
Alex will be joining you on Fortnite here in a moment.
Team can still buy your freedom.
What's so weird about it is I can watch you guys at full speed, but when my character's up, it drops to like 10 FPS, 5 FPS.
Weird. Oh, we got loading.
Here's a video that says how to fix COD Vanguard FPS drops, keep lagging and stuttering.
Right in the middle of the road. No other place
Yeah.
I'd rather get it.
The Jeep and a supply if you want it.
Cases situate.
I might need to put that mag on my...
Game has become a due to persistently sissy. Quality. Just go to settings. Then and set everything to idle. Basic things that a PC game must do to check for the latest graphics drivers.
Behind you, I think, on that hill.
Yep.
Try to see
Way in front of you.
on
That's good.
screen. To do that, to recommend featuring
Get it.
accelerate 10 and 11. Check with step. Start. Settings. Turn on the toggle. Star Steam. View piece of Star Steam. Windows 10 and 11. Turn on the toggle. Application.
They taught me nothing.
Giggity. Where you going, D? You going to Beetle or
I can't see where I'm going. Mine's just a big disaster.
Maybe. Die, I know there's people out here. Pick the wrong gun, that's cool.
I'm gonna drop the stream off for a second just to see if it does anything. Nope, not the stream.
Enemy UAV active. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Fire sale is active. Buy
Is that you, Jill? Or Beetle?
I'm far away from you guys, I'm coming.
Okay, that's a teammate. That must be Chris.
Enemy UAV active.
Yeah, can you not see my name above my head?
No, dude, I can't
With
see
the
it.
arrows and the map?
No, I don't have that ability right now.
Enemy UAV active.
Nope, it's just you can imagine your game moving at 2 frames per second. That's what's going on with me.
Bombing me. Need to get
Enemy
a,
UAV active. Losing ground. Move it.
I done fucked up.
Where'd my... Fuck, I just picked up a plate. Where'd it go?
Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV active. Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
Oh,
Be
good.
mindful.
It's
Well...
You guys finish this game. I'm gonna go repair my game real quick. See how you finish. I'll be back. Meet you in the lobby. high quality content, right, Alex? Remember having to do last two. Well, this is working. We'll keep ourselves entertained. I also have zero confidence this is going to fix it. That's the other thing. This is the bad thing about PCs, Alex, is when something goes wrong, it goes wrong and it can be really hard to fix. All right. Listen to about the weapon tuning.
Is actually boosted to get you 30% off. It's a little bit interesting because it's kind of a loadout that I think honestly is one of the new best ones in the game for the time being. Like I said, it's a bit of an interesting one because it's comprised of the Cooper carbine rifle and the Space Issue MP40, or just the MP40 in
Alex,
general.
you were telling me about the Cooper carbine.
Is a little bit interesting because it's kind of broken and might be a little bit pay to win, as I said in the intro. But first up here, when it comes to the Cooper carbine, I mean, this thing is a very strange rifle because it doesn't feel like it's the most versatile in the world, despite it being relatively good at kind of any range. I mean, when I first started using this thing, I wasn't that impressed with like a basic close to medium range rifle, like mainly used for short range engagements. But after building this out for range and making it more of that more overall rifle build, it felt great regardless of what range we were fighting. And you guys will see in the gameplay, we're absolutely fragging out. It's a little bit more of a chill gameplay, no face cam, just hanging out with the boys, dropping some bangers. And you guys will see like it holds its own in a lot of different fights at a lot of different ranges. It works really, really well. And then you pair it with something like the MP40, which has your close range covered, and you have a pretty versatile setup. And even though this is my main primary rifle on this specific loadout, I really feel like this could end up being like a really good sniper support rifle at the same time, just because it does have those really good medium range properties. But as far as this setup goes here, first up, I'm using the MX silencer. Better accuracy, it keeps me off the minimap. This is pretty much the go-to silencer on all weapons at the moment. I'm using the Cooper custom barrel. Better fire rate, better accuracy, better control. This is honestly great for making it very aggressive and very versatile. If you wanted a more specific long-range build, though, at the same time, the Ragdoll barrel also works pretty well. Better velocity, better range, better control. Either of these work depending on where you want to use this weapon. I like to run and gun, and especially on Caldera, I'm not trying to fight super long-range fights between trees and hills and everything. I want to be up in their faces, so this first barrel works well for me. I use the 3.25 custom scope here. This one actually negates recoil quite a bit, so that's super ideal. I'm using the padded stock. Better accuracy and recoil during sustained fire is a super nice pro to have. The Carver foregrip is reducing the recoil the most on pretty much every single weapon, so you always want to be using that. I'm using the 45-round carbine mags here. These are going to end up increasing the damage, the velocity, and the range, so that's a super good setup there. Lengthened, as always, is being run for the ammunition upgrade. Polymer grip is going to be the best grip to run in every single case. Then in this case, for the perks, I'm using tight grip, better accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. Then also fully loaded, I'm running that on pretty much every single weapon setup, every single main primary rifle or sniper, whatever the case may be. And then we get to this MP40, which is particularly interesting because of one very specific thing. So for the most part, the setup is pretty basic. M1929 silencers, sound suppression, better accuracy, same deal as over on the carbine. For the barrel, we want better accuracy, better control. This is going to make it more versatile for some of those, 10 to 15 to 20 ranged fights, meter ranged fights. For the stock, folding stock, better sprint to fire, better movement. That's ideal on literally every single sub. I don't use an optic. I feel like this works just fine with that one. I like the base iron sights. Carver foregrip yet again, same deal as before. I use the basic 64 round drums. I just don't feel like the damage increasing mags are really all that worth it. 64 seems to work just fine for me, and it's that nice extended mag. Lengthened yet again, polymer grip yet again. Quick for perk 2 instead of fully loaded because I feel like pistol ammo and SMG ammo is not that hard to come by. But then you'll notice that this blueprint says it has vital. Now, I've tried to test it. It's very hard to test things in just basic, plunder or whatever the case may be because it's not full plates. It's in regular BR, you don't get your loadouts for 9 years anymore. So it's hard to test the exact numbers, but based off of this having vital, I didn't seem to notice an insane difference. Yeah, it felt like it killed quicker in some cases, but it could have been a difference in one headshot, maybe one neck shot, or a couple of meters on a damage drop-off versus not having Vital. But you'll notice it says this has Vital on it. However, Steady, Perfectionist, Nerves of Steel, Momentum, Brace, and Unmarked are the official perks for this. Vital is not a perk for the MP40, and this Space Issue Blueprint, which is, I think, tier 45 in the Battle Pass, comes with Vital. So for the time being, this might be a little bit busted. This might be pay to win, but overall, if you're not using this blueprint with Vital on it, I'd probably recommend using Steady for a better ADS firing move speed as your overall setup. But hey, when it comes down to it, this loadout in general, a ton of fun, great for a super aggressive player, and definitely one that I'm going to be running quite a bit now. Perks and equipment, EOD, Overkill, Amped, Frag, and Stun. Pretty basic stuff there. But without further ado, let's go ahead, let's jump into the gameplay and show you guys just how good both the Cooper Carbine and the MP40 are after the latest weapon tuning update.
It's a Volk blueprint. It's not the best.
Somebody's getting sniped at.
He's right in front of me.
Broken. Why was he just standing still in the middle of the field right there?
NZ's still pretty lit.
Does anyone need plates? I have 5.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good up close.
Yeah.
So it's close to medium range.
On me? Hello? What the?
Got him.
What the? Where did he
Hey,
come
I
from?
respect the fact that he just tried to send that when we're all here holding hands.
He's broken. Broken.
I got him.
Again, we're all here holding hands. Where do you think this is gonna go?
Isaac and them like putting like, hey, here's a compromise. Like honestly, I would not be opposed if it was a more expensive loadout drop. At
More,
first.
yeah, more expensive. Oh yeah, sniping at me from like middle mountain right here.
Oh, he's lower. Hello.
Cracked, knocked. Okay.
I'm above at the moment, unless.
Nah, homie got work done. We're good.
Is there more?
That is a good question. Hey, buddy. There's another one. There's definitely another one.
Definitely deserve that one.
I can't see the guy. I can't see him. I cannot see the guy. He's just all the way up top. You safe, Jordan? Or that was that's karma right there. That is karma right there, Jordan.
Yeah.
Can't be doing that.
Oh yeah, there's heaps of them here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's Jordan. Gonna need you to fall again.
Okay. Can do. Yeah, me really well. Hey.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a ledge here.
Are we sending this or no?
Let me send. I'm gonna send a gasoline can up the zippy.
Wait, you can attach it?
Yep.
Want to join the six-figure club?
Need to upgrade my processor. Watch some Warzone hate because that's how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, he is a laser, dude. I like watching him.
I cannot believe every single time there's a game update, it completely breaks the game. Catastrophically so, to the point where I cannot even play. It's unplayable! Unplayable! And if these devs don't get up off their asses right now, I swear to God, I could not hold my laughter in anymore. There are actually people on the internet that believe if I'm not acting that serious that I don't care. I just need to let y'all know right away. I do know that there's issues going on in Call of Duty since the Season 1 update. I just haven't had time to sit down and make a video yet. My gosh. And it's good that I waited because there's actually been a lot said from the team at Raven, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer. So I want to talk about some pretty big issues that are
Talk about a
affecting
laser.
the
This guy's a
franchise right
laser,
now. And I say the
Alex.
franchise
Yeah,
because
immortal.
pretty much the last few games are acting really wonky for select players. Other players are having no issues whatsoever, while some are just having all of the issues in the world. And there's
Yeah, he hadn't been doing it that long either.
that we need to talk about right now. I'm not trying
He
to
went
say
full
this
bore
is a
on it.
scammer or anything, but there is actually a major issue that's affecting, from what I'm able to understand, every single player right now. Ever since the integration of the Caldera map to Warzone Pacific, Modern Warfare has been unplayable. Like, you actually just cannot play Modern Warfare. You go over to the multiplayer section, it tells you to download things. You could download every single thing, and then for some reason it still tells you to download things. I, for the life of me, don't know what's going on with this.
I think he's...
The team at Raven actually hasn't mentioned anything about this.
He's talking...
The team at Infinity Ward hasn't mentioned anything about this, but as of...
Yeah, smart. Heard about Aiden. Heard about Aiden getting... I'm just trying to find anybody that's having the same issue that I am, and I haven't been able to find it so far. Doesn't make sense that it's dropping down to 2 FPS or whatever it is. Everybody wants to fix my FPS. I've already done that. Probably have to go surfing through Reddit. This is the guy I watch a lot, Websy. I'm doing an FPS, trying to get my settings dialed in. This is your guy right here, Websy. Hits the nail on the head every time. Who knows? Maybe there's some kind of a broken game file in there, and this will fix it. Hopeful. Maybe it's got something that does need to be updated. Doubt it, but maybe. This is the guy right here, Alex, that, yeah, we'll hop on some... I don't have a problem hopping on Vanguard.
I'll show you guys how to save money when building computers. Last week I bought one of Amazon's best-selling...
This guy right here does budget stuff.
Now I don't have any...
He's a good guy that
computers,
you should watch as you're trying to get a budget computer.
Story short, it's not worth it.
Like, this is a $500 computer right here.
Aspiring PC gamers will be looking to pick up a computer to start their gaming journey. Let's talk about why this is not a smart choice.
This computer is borked.
baby. They give me a broken computer. And the alternatives available. So here it is. Why Amazon's most sold $500 PC is a bad idea. So close your eyes and just imagine with me for a second. If I was new to PC gaming, or maybe you are, and
Venom X has got to be like the best deal on the site. I swear this
I like this guy's setup.
And this is a giant Vetru mesh case. So airflow, airflow, airflow all over the place. It is absolutely bonkers, and nobody.
Look at that computer. That's slick looking.
Deal on a 3080 system. My goodness. I really want to test this thing. I would love to test this thing.
In that case, I guess you don't really need to imagine. And I wanted to buy a gaming computer for $500. Where would I go? How would I do it? Probably Amazon. If we're being completely honest, you would probably buy this $530.
Wait. That itself.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Esports Talk. My name is Caleb and today we are once again digging into Warzone. Just a day into the Pacific update and already fans' opinions are split and absolutely all over the place when it comes to all the new features, and there's a lot of them. Not only are we talking new weapons, new vehicles, new perks, but also new points of interest and angles inherent to having a whole new map to play on. Like I said, it's still very early into the process and people are still forming opinions. In fact, known opinion haver, Dr. Disrespect, started things off yesterday feeling pretty positive about the new map and what it might bring to Warzone.
Hey, that ground loot shoddy that I picked up though, I mean that thing was...
Not too long after, he was right back to having some very strong grievances with the series and threatening to uninstall.
Been shot from somebody behind me in the gas. I almost want to uninstall the game. It makes so much sense that the audio's making me go deaf. And I enjoy that. It makes so much sense to bring back Dead Silence, a perk everyone loved. It makes so much sense that every single weapon that I pick up doesn't kill him. It makes so much sense.
Exactly how I felt day one.
To have a whole bunch of rocks that I can't climb.
Now, of course, between the two clips shown, he's had the opportunity to play a lot of the game, and so of course, it makes sense that his opinions have shifted a little bit, and he's far from the only one. A lot of other streamers have gotten the chance to experience the positives and the negatives of early Caldera. Aiden Conrad took to Twitter early and gave his thoughts, stating first, not a fan of the Caldera map so far. I feel like I'm just running up hills and rocks just to dodge
that defines the game.
Every single death.
Definition.
That day, he followed it up with, man, I'm really sad. Had to hop off Caldera because I just wasn't having fun. I feel like the only thing Caldera has over Verbask is how pretty the map looks. It could be because I'm sick and I'm just crabby. I just can't see myself playing the game every day, though. With Noobs adding, they took our 18-story buildings just to add 50-foot mountains. Now, complaints about the size of the map and the lobbies are pretty consistent, and you need only check the replies to those tweets to see what I'm talking about. But that doesn't stop Caldera from being crazy right now. And some of the clips that we have seen so far really drive home that point.
What?
What the fuck just happened?
That's nuts.
Oh my god. Oh hell, watch this shit, hold on.
That plain clip alone makes Caldera worth it, in my opinion. But of course, like I said, there's been a lot of positive feedback to fight back against all of the negative, but still valid criticism. Taking a look at Twitter once again, we see Symphony saying, Caldera is fire. Give it a chance, stop being a baby. Wait for the actual mode, and this is fire.
Which of course brings up the very good point that many of these initial reactions come from before the full release, and any inevitable early patches to things like the weapons. Similarly, Iceman Isaac defended the update as well, stating, "I love Warzone Pacific. Caldera greater than Verdansk. Most of the complaining I'm seeing is pathetic. People are trying to use level 1 weapons to beam players across a new map in 1.7 KD lobbies and are crying when they die. There's definitely areas to improve, but y'all are so dramatic." So where does that leave us? Well, nowhere conclusive. As has been said, this is still very early into the game's release, not even the full release, and things are very heavily subject to change. But at the very least, we're seeing a lot of things to keep an eye on that will hopefully be changed, and a lot of things that show some really great promise for a much needed interjection of freshness and new life into Call of Duty Warzone. We can wrap things up here by taking a look once again, coming full circle, at Dr. Disrespect, who himself embodies the duality of man and represents both sides of the opinion spectrum.
Duality of man.
Once again on Twitter, taking a look at this tweet where he cites the unique points of interest, constant engagements, and cash on hand as being great, but he's not a fan of the uphill battles, weak ground loot, wait times for first loadouts, and third-party interference. Only time will tell what COD fans, pros, and casuals alike will
Third-party interference is part of every game, man. There's no way to get around it.
Ready to put Ricochet to the test.
There'll
be a lot to dig into.
Yeah, that's funny, dude. That swag clip was great.
But for the time being, what do you folks
We all know what his aim's like. His aim is a laser beam.
chance to get in on it, and of course, once you do, please join us.
He said, "Watch this, watch this."
Because we will absolutely be keeping an eye on this and be back to report on what the receptions are as we move forward. But for the time being, my name is Caleb. Thank you for joining us. Get out there and play some Call.
Thanks for helping us kill some time, Caleb. 80%. We're close. Mercs' take. Not allowed to type. Cool. Decided to mute it. Got it.
So we can save you money.
Busted. R98 basically.
Clock, drop me your pistol. I want to see if I was like kind of the same.
Did you just give me a 10-round fucking pistol and then run away?
Actual.
I'm gonna list a couple things I don't like. I don't like all the rocks.
That's not a good idea. If you're just gonna keep getting mad. You know what I mean?
No, I'm gonna do a pros and cons list.
I'm doing it right now. As well.
Right. Rocks I don't like how many rocks there are because you can't mount them. I think there's an extra amount of trees. Like I look at all this like on the way down, right? There's the trees fucking everywhere. I do like how vibrant and colorful everything is. I'll say that.
That's where I'm at right there.
I mean, car is fine. I think the coloring is great. That
answers the question.
Verdansk Caldera, guns. On Verdansk, I gave it a 9 out of 10. Caldera, a 3 out of 10. Vehicles, Verdansk, 10 out of 10. Some of the best vehicles I've ever played any video game in my entire life. Caldera, -1. Map. For Verdansk,
The vehicles are bad.
It was dark, but it was very comfortable. A lot of great POIs. I gave it a strong 7. Strong 7. Caldera, I'm giving it an early 8. It could be a little lower than that, but I'm giving it an early 8. Okay, 3, a -1, and an 8 versus a 9, 10, and a 7. That's the issue here. That's why everybody's mad.
I will say the guns, we don't know what's good right now.
They're so bad, bro. It's not even floor loot too, man. Like, it's not even comparable to what we were playing with, man. It's because we're in 1930, man. I'm telling you.
Airfield.
Where is it?
No, nobody wanted to go back to WW2. That was a huge misstep.
See it going.
Right
We're on far left, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to orange thing. Yeah. Load out.
You don't agree with the floor loot? You think it's good?
I like the STG. I like the Z pistol. I like the combat shotgun.
But remember the MAC-10 and the FAR?
I need someone with a gun to hurt this guy in front of me.
gun.
I have a pistol.
Am I gonna die?
No, I'm coming. Where?
I wish my friends loved me.
Broke?
Like, what's the point of me coming over here when there's 9 more? I should have just f***ing looted.
Back right, box. Right, back right, box still. Mid door, coming through mid window.
Yes, good comms, baby. Holy shit. That...
Back right, box. Right, back right, box still. Mid door, coming through.
Yes, good comms, baby. Holy shit, that man was in an airfield, actual. Let's get it.
I know, I'm dead.
He went.
He's probably on.
Tim, you went.
FPGG.
You know what?
Brownie, get over here.
I don't know these revolvers in the gulag. I'm tired of it.
And you like it. You listen. And you said you like it.
So the next game up apparently is Modern Warfare 2. So that's actually something to look forward to. We know Caldero's got a short lifespan.
Out here, they're all bad. They're bad.
Magnum is bad. Magnum is bad. It's always been bad. It's never good unless you throw snakes.
I mean, I personally think they're going to run Caldera 2 years. Year and a half, maybe.
Copium that is running through my veins, dude.
And then Modern Warfare 2 is what's next.
I'm so angry. Why am I so mad? I can't identify it.
Wait, Tommy, you said it's funny that when anyone's getting bopped in any video game, the video game sucks. That's what's going on here. It's new map, getting bopped, therefore the map of the game sucks. Okay, listen, Tommy, I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Yeah, they've flirted with it a few times.
Playing, half speed. I didn't know that we were grading me like this is a final exam. I didn't know, but now that I know, now I know the energy you're giving me. I got you on the next one. This one's probably f***ing chalk. The next one, don't worry, I got you. Okay, I got you. I'm here. Now, I mean, this one is probably chalked, but the next rep, I'm about to go dumb sweaty. Get a sweaty one in.
What do you mean this rep?
It's good. I'm still talking to my chat about like everything. I was saying I actually enjoy the gulag itself more.
Oh, baby.
I enjoy the gulag. You guys like the gulag more than the other? Boom.
I literally knew it, so I
Alright, so you're able to just carry it?
Do that on purpose.
Oh, that guy tried to rope it back. You see that?
I was like,
Wait. I've lost
of my own destiny.
Wait a second. This is not the business I wanted to do. I dropped the fucking sub for a sniper. It doesn't work. I have enough gunpowder in it.
Oh no!
I will say, what's the name of those little barrels? I fucking hate those barrels.
Hey, hold on. Hey, can I just say something? They're everywhere. So.
Yeah, it's like an excessive amount. Like, did someone just come through and it's like, get out and eat all these? There's 10,000 barrels.
Oh, there's a bar?
There's like 3 in this building that Denny's in.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Alright, this stream about to switch over to a black screen for a second as I restart my computer. Just give me just a second.
I'm up with you, Denny.
I downed his friend. All right.